Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Emily Jimenez, two-star platinum with Archer and Evolution Travel, team leader of Team Sky. Today, I'm going to show you how to beat those competitive prices using one of our suppliers, Bedsonline. They're absolutely incredible. I love their pricing, and they're also international, okay? Their commission is one of the highest. All right, and you can book anything here from hotels, accommodations, attractions, theme parks, car rentals, transfers, all right, vacation homes. So we can do a lot on this site. So first I want to cover registration because I know registration can be a little bit tricky with this supplier, okay? So let's go over that in just a moment. Let me share my screen. Let me just slide this over. So first things first, we're going to get started with, we're going to go into the travel cafe. Okay, if you guys want to see me do it from the beginning, I can. We're just going to go to, I know some of you are really, really new. So what you're going to do is log into your back office, www.myevolutiontravel.com. All right, you're going to log in with your agent ID and your password. All right, your 6-digit agent ID and password. All right, we're going to go to the travel cafe, the little one with the little teacup right over here. Okay, and then we're going to go visit the supplier tab. So suppliers and USA suppliers, okay, to register with this amazing supplier. So it's all in alphabetical order. So we're going to go to Bedsonline. And anytime you want to register for suppliers, I always advise follow the instructions here because, like I said, each supplier can vary in regards to their registration. Okay, so we're going to go to continue. And we're going to scroll down to where it says how to register, self-register here. Okay, so here, we're going to do a quick overview. Let me just make this bigger so you all can see. All right, so you're gonna put in your first name, your last name. You work from home for an agency, and then you're gonna put you're an agent advisor in an existing agency. Okay, you're gonna check this box and click agree. That is step one. All right, let's move on to step two. Step two, fill out the information accordingly. This will be all of Archer's information. Please note that you can find all this information in your travel cafe. So agency number 818-248-9141. Archer's address, phone number, zip code. Okay, so you're gonna make sure you enter all that in here. All right. Let me see. Next, we're going to fill out the IATA information. Okay, it's going to ask for the IATA number 058-248-40. Okay, our name of our consortia is Travel Leaders Network. All right, here you're going to put your phone number. Okay, this is the Archer's phone number. You're going to enter your phone number here. And then over here, what motivates you to register? You're going to put advertisement, okay? Then go to join Bedsonline, all right? So again, for those of you, I wanted to give you guys some clarification here. Let me log out really quick. Oh, as far as site to use for registration, it's going to bring you to their site right over here. Let me scroll up a little bit here. Let me just make my screen smaller, okay? In order to register for Bedsonline, you're going to click right over here. All right. Here, oops, let me make my screen smaller. I'm sorry. I guess this is a PDF. It's not clickable. Here, just go back. All right, let me see. There we go. So we want to make sure you hit the self-registered button. And then you're going to enter all that information right in here as far as register for free. And you're going to follow the instructions listed exactly in the travel cafe, like I just showed you. Okay, so your first name, your last name, your email. What is your role? You're gonna say work. Let me see. Work from home for an agency. All right. What best described? Let me see. Agent advisor, not already working with Bedsonline, not part of a host. Let me see. Agency, no. Agent or agency affiliated with the host network. Okay. So that's what you're gonna put. You're gonna check this box and can click continue, then follow the exact instructions in the Travel Cafe. Does anybody have any questions regarding this part before I continue? Oh, Mindy, you want a screen share, sweetie? Okay, perfect. So let me pull up my instructions from the, I'm just gonna put this on my monitor just in case we need to refer to anything. I can as far as what to put, because like I said, I know this supplier can be confusing, okay? So here, let me just make my screen, let me just make my screen a little bit smaller so I can see it. Okay, perfect. Here, I'm just gonna slide this over to my monitor. And then that way I'm able to walk you through it, okay? So. Wrong one. All right. So here, I'm gonna give you a second, Mindy. I'm gonna make you co-host so you can share your screen with me. So thank you so much for volunteering.
No problem. I actually did just the first step right now with you.
Okay, no problem. All right, so I made you co-host. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and you should be able to screen share now.
Share screen.
Hello. Emily, real quick, can you help me with something? I'm trying to register for the Bedsonline, and do I need my phone number or Archer's?
Oh, here, we're gonna go over that right now. We're gonna register here from the very beginning, okay?
Okay,
right.
okay, let me just follow along. Thank you.
So follow along with us. So Mindy, we're gonna walk everybody through each and every step because like I said, this can be confusing to register for. Let's get started, okay? So right here, agency phone number. This is gonna be Archer's phone number, okay? And Archer's phone number for those that need it. So she's on the second screen right now, okay? So let me get you Archer's phone number for those that need it. It's gonna be 818 248 9141. All right.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna we're gonna hit Archer's state, which is California.
Okay.
City is I'm sorry, the address city, we're gonna do La Crescenta, like crescent. La, yep, and then space Crescenta. Let me see, you're missing a C-R-E-S-C, a C after the S.
Okay. Do we need to do the address?
Yes, the address is, you're gonna fill out basically all the items with the red asterisk. So the address is 2941 Foothill Boulevard. And here I'm gonna ask Paul, all right, everybody, so we're gonna use Archer's phone number. It's 818-248-1511. It's located, city is La Crescenta, state, California. Zip code 91214. I'm just gonna pause it for a second pause the recording for a second as we put in Archer's address just for confidentiality purposes, okay? Oops.
Okay, and then.
All right, guys, so Mindy, she just finished signing up with Bedsonline. We're gonna do IATA number, our 058-24840. Consortia is Travel Leaders Network, okay? All right, so now it's gonna take about, sometimes Bedsonline can take 10 to 14 days to get approval. All right, so just be conscientious of that. They're gonna email you with your login credentials. It's not gonna be your traditional username, okay? Mine is kind of a little funky looking, but so right over here, you see it's not 1998. This is really an I. So it's my first name, last initial. Instead of a 1, that's the letter I. So be careful. Some of you may go crazy with this, okay? Thinking it's like a 1 or something. So it's not, okay? This is a letter I, and then, you know, I have my password. All right, let me log in. Okay, so we just finished registering for Bedsonline. So let me show you around to the site. You're gonna see your name, Archer Travel USA at the very top. So here, let me just, is this the home screen? Yes, this is the home screen. So Bedsonline, you can book hotel accommodations. You can book car activities, theme parks, transfers, car rentals on here. So there's quite a few things, and they pay very high commissions. They pay 15%. So you can get 15% on a car rental, a vacation home. A big car rentals are traditionally like 8%. Okay, so for you to get 15% on car rentals is amazing, along with the transfer activities as well. You know, activities is usually about 10%. So they pay really high commission. They also have, in addition to hotels, they have vacation homes in Florida and ski packages. And like I said, Bedsonline is an international company, so you can book anywhere around the world and get their hotel accommodations anywhere you like across the globe. Okay, so that's really good for you to know. I know some of you struggle with where to book international travel. All right, so this is definitely a good one. Let me see bookings, insights. Let me see level up. So level up your marketing with brochures, ready to wow your clients. So they have different brochures and different things here that you can do here. Let's go to this one so you can see some some marketing material. All right, let's see. All right, so you can sign up over here for a webinar that they're having. All right. Let me see this one. All about exclusives. Here, let me just check this box because this is, you see these little tabs over here, they go real quick. All right, let me give a second for it to change. There we go. All right, all about all inclusive. So again, here's a section of their top picks for all inclusive resorts. Okay. If you, hotel escort, this is such a amazing one. They have access to hotel escort theme park too when you book with hotel escort in Mexico, so you could log in to book that in Cancun. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have my camera shut off just so the internet you know, can move a little bit quicker. All right, so they have some Riviera Maya here options. Okay, Puerto Vallarta, Los Cabos. All right, top booked activities. Also, this is also really nice. They have some catamarans, tour of Escalade Plus with transfers. Or well, this is in Los Cabos San Lucas. You can visit the Ark. Okay, Sayona Island Catamaran in Punta Cana. All right, create itineraries and quotes faster. You can browse tutorials here. Okay. Let me see if I can find, I know this site is always changing. So that's why I kind of try to do training regularly here. Okay, because like I said, they're always changing the site around. Let me see, let's explore over here. Hotels for the week. You can click on this to explore. Okay, a collection of properties ensure the perfect getaway. They have training webinars. All right. Let's see. All right, so now let's go. One thing I love about this site, so I did post to you guys, I let you know, I love this site because it beats a lot of competitive pricing. Okay, it can beat Expedia TAP pricing, Vax pricing, what is it, Vacation Express pricing. Okay, I really like this. Of course, I want you to shop around within our suppliers, but this is definitely a good option. You cannot book flights with Bedsonline. That is the only catch. You cannot book flights on here, but you can book everything else, the hotel, activities, car rentals, transfers. Okay, just FYI. And my focus that I wanted to do today, I wanted to go over spring break. Does everybody know when spring break is? Everybody know when spring break is? March. Okay, so spring break is usually during Easter break. Okay, a lot of times, well, I guess it varies between March and April. I know here In Georgia, it's going to be during Easter week, which is in the first week of March. First week of April. Okay, so right now let's look into it. Spring break in Florida is exact week. Yeah, Tommy's the exact week of regional. The exact week of regional. So the second week in April. Yeah. So here in Georgia, it's the first week in April. Okay, like the Easter week. All right. So now let's get into it. I wanted to show you some examples. Okay. Because right now, spring break pricing is ridiculous for international travel. Okay, like it's even the cruises are so people are gonna start looking for weekend getaways. All right, so let's take a look at, I don't know. So one thing I like to use Bedsonline for is Vegas, actually. Okay, so Las Vegas. So let's check out Vegas for a few days. And let's check out Vegas in, let's see, I don't know, let's do like a little getaway from the 5th to the 8th. Okay, so 3 nights, 1 room, 2 adults. We're gonna search. Oh, Alabama's March. Oh, Kaylee, you love Tybee Island. Yes, you can book Greece. You can book any country on Bedsonline. They have it all anywhere around the world. You can book on Bedsonline. Okay. All right, so here we're going to start utilizing some of these filters. Okay, so let's see, I don't know, let's do some 4 or 5-star resorts. Let's do a free cancellation because they're going to show us a million options for Vegas, right? So we got to limit this down to what we want. I want something with good reviews. Okay, so let's do something with a nice 4-star review. Let me see. Let me see what else I want to set. Okay, I think that's it. All right, so now let's start price comparing. I pulled up Las Vegas Strip on Expedia Tap for this exact date, exact amount of people, and I want to show you the comparison. Okay, so let's take a look at, see, so for this is April 5th to 8th, 1 room, 2 travelers, Las Vegas. Let's take a look at the Venetian, for example. Okay, so let's go to Bedsonline. And we're going to look at the Venetian. You can type it in, the Venetian, if you want, or you can scroll down. So let's take a look at the Venetian. That's a very popular resort in Las Vegas Strip. Oops. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Here we go. Hope I had the T. All right. So I want you to take a look at this. So the Venetian here is $745. My commission, I'm going to earn, it's going to say it real quick. You guys, hold on. Let me hover over this. The commission is $104. Okay. So 745. And now let's compare to this. In Expedia Tap is $842. Okay, look at what my commission is going to be on Expedia Tap. Okay, well, hold on. Let me click on this so you can see. We can get more of an idea of what the commission is going to be. Okay. So remember, we get 50% commission with Expedia Tap. All right. So I already beat the Expedia Tap price, and it's pretty significant. Let me see what my commission is here. $58. Are you serious? So right over here, it just showed you, okay, that we pretty much, what is it, $58 on Expedia Tap. Right here is I pretty much doubled my commission. Okay, and again, this is $745 on Expedia Tap, $842. Okay, yeah. So this is, again, I'm comparing apples to apples here. Okay, so it's really something good for you guys to know, to keep your options open. Okay, where's another one I was looking at here? Let's see what else. They have the Venetian here. Oh, here, let me erase this Venetian and we'll look at another one. So you can compare apples to apples. Okay, so like I said, it's always really good to kind of shop around. Let me see what other hotel I was looking at so we could kind of price compare with Bedsonline. Let me scroll up to this top. Oops, wrong side. Right. Let's see. Trump, Encore, Paris, Madeira, Aria, Cromwell, Bellagio, Caesars. Okay, I don't know. Let's check another hotel. Cosmopolitan, Holiday Inn. Let's see what else shows up over here. I don't know. Let's take a look at the Tropicana just for the heck of it. Just to compare. Okay. So let's do Tropicana. And it maybe come to a point where not all the hotels are going to be cheaper. So that's why I say you always want to price compare. So this is $441. Let's see what it is on Bedsonline. Oh my God, $282, guys. $282. So that's a significant difference right there. Okay, so $441 and $282, and of course, you know, my commission is going to be higher. Okay, can you add commission? Yes, Lee, you can add commission, honey. You can add commission exactly like you can on Bedsonline on top of this. Okay, so let's say if I wanted to book that Venetian hotel, I'm already saving my clients almost $100, right? So technically, if you want to add another 50 or 75 even, you can. So let's say I want to add $50, right? So let's go, I'm gonna add, let's pick the room category. Hold on, let's see. Let's gonna go to add. And this is for 1 king, so that's perfect for you know, 2 people. Let's wait for this to load. All right, perfect. So right over here, you can choose, like, you know, if you want kind of the bed category, if you'd like. Okay, so this one comes with luxury 1 king suite for 2 adults. If you wanted to change it to double beds, you can. All right, another thing you can do is, let's say you want to add commission. You're going to go to add admin fee. Okay, add admin fee. So they are going to see this during checkout, but it's not the end of the world if you just add $50. You know what I mean? So let's say add $50, and I'm going to increase my commission. Okay, I'm going to make this 103 plus the $50 on top of that. Okay. All right. Perfect. Another really cool thing about Bedsonline that a lot of you may not know is that they have, this is going to be a game changer for you guys. Okay. They have a book now, pay later option. Okay. So this is really good. Let's say your clients, they really want to go on vacation. They can't, you know, they want you to reserve it. Don't get paid till next week. You have this book now, pay a book now, pay later option. So you have to put, let's say I'm putting my name, okay? Agency reference, you can put your client's name on here along with, I don't know, let's put Las Vegas. All right. All right, and then we're gonna go to book now, pay later. Oh, okay, let me put my husband's name in here. All right, let's see. Okay. Like I said, this is gonna be a game changer, all right? How many Bedsonline before? Put it in the chat box. How many of you have heard about Bedsonline? Okay, so right here, guys, right here is going to say, okay, so my payment deadline is 3/29. So they have a whole month to pay that off. So it's technically like maybe like a week before they go on their trip. Okay, isn't that crazy? So really incredible. Okay, if you don't want them to see your commission, you can hide the price breakdown. If you want to show everything, you can over here. Okay, you can download a PDF. So let me see. They have the 2 different PDFs that you can share with your client. Okay. So right over here. So again, this one has the commission. So if you want to keep this for your records, you can. Let's take a look at this receipt. Oh, Larissa says Bedsonline is your favorite. Oh, Winter, thank you so much for putting my YouTube on there. Let me see, is this the one? Okay, so this is just a general receipt right here for your client. Booking confirmation date 2/28, Las Vegas, and they have the details. Okay, you can also, let's say they do want to book. Let's say you want to send them a quote. All right, you can as well. So let me show you how to send a quote out to your client from Bedsonline. So let me search again. Let's see, I'm just scrolling through the chat box for you guys as this is loading. Let me just make sure I'm not missing out on anybody's questions. Right, so let me see. All right, so let's go through these filters again. I want a 4 or 5-star resort, free cancellation. Let me see, 4-star reviews. Okay, so definitely use these suppliers. You can click on only top hotels if you want. This one says like really top ratings. All right, and like I said, let's say I wanted to do the Venetian. So let me show you how to get a quote. Also, if you want to see pictures, you can click on here where it says more photos, okay? And you can take a look at all the photos of the resort on here. So let me see if they have a better way to, okay, so you just click on the photo and you get to see all the pictures, right? And it's absolutely beautiful hotel and casino in Vegas, right? Gorgeous, right? Okay, you get a description, readings, okay? So we're gonna go to add. Let me just, now that I think about it, I gotta make sure I take out the other hotel that I had added on there, okay? Okay, so let's see. You see this cart? I just wanna make sure it doesn't say 2. All right, perfect. So now I wanna save this as a quote, okay? All right, name of quote, I could just do the name of the client, Las Vegas, or I could just do Venetian, Las Vegas, okay? Save quote. All right, go to quote panel. And let me see, share. All right, and look how cute it looks. You know, it's a nice quote. It'll have the kind of the details, the pricing for the resort, and you can email it to your client, or if you want to download it as a PDF, you can. So similar to back, you know, a lot of times when we send clients quotes, we want to give them a low, medium, and high price point, right? So you can also do that using Bedsonline, okay? Let me show you how. All right, so let's see. Finance opinions, categories. Let me see. Hold on. Compare. There we go. All right. So let's say I really like the Venetian, right? I want to give them that as an option. So be careful. It's very easy to miss. I almost just missed it. So we're going to go to compare. And we can compare up to 4 different options. Okay. So I want to compare. Let's see the Bellagio. If I wanted to compare that. Okay. Let's go with something a little bit less expensive, but nice, you know, something decent. Let's see. Nation, Treasure Island. Okay, let's say that, you know, let's say we're going to give them Treasure Island as a cheaper option. So right here, I gave them pretty much 3 out of 4 options to choose from. Okay, so let me click on this right over here. Be careful because it's kind of hidden right behind this chat with an expert. I don't know why they have this chat with an expert in the worst spot possible. Okay. All right. All right, and you see, guys, look how cute it looks. You can send this via email. It'll give you pretty much all the details. Right over here, let me scroll down. You can also choose the room categories on here. So let's say you want to give them a couple different room categories. You can see your commission for each of these hotels. If you want to add rates, let's say you can check off, like let's say they want to compare a 1 king suite with, let me see, a city view, maybe. Let's say, you know, they want to compare with the city view. You can add that on, add rates to the comparison. So we'll have 2 different room categories now. Okay. And then all you have to do, guys, it's really, you know, this isn't bad, right? What do you guys think? I think it's complex. I don't think it's too bad. Again, if you want to refer back to the recording, feel free to do so. You can download this as a PDF, or you can send this as an email to your client. Okay, so let me show you how the PDF will look like. See, that's the thing. technically, I don't like to show the pricing, but honestly, like they could look it up themselves and they're gonna see, oh man, this is, I'm gonna get it cheaper through Emily, let me book it with her. They can try to get it cheaper, but they're not gonna, but this is gonna be, Bedsonline is for travel advisors only. This is not open to the public, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, so unfortunately you can't hide the links on here. If you send it by email, let me see if you could hide the names, because sometimes I like sending stuff by email and then I'll like copy and paste and delete certain stuff. Let's see if that works. Here, I'm gonna uncheck the PDF so that way I can tweak it. And let me see if it'll work for me to tweak some things. Okay. I don't know. So it doesn't look this. Let me show you how it looks via email. It doesn't kind of looks a little funky. I don't know. It's not as appealing. Okay. This is how it looks via email when you do it that way and not do it as a PDF. All right. So I know, but some of you know, some of you can, again, if you want to do something like do it manually, you know, you technically can, or if you have Travel Joy, Travelify, you know, you can definitely do a nice quote using that without showing all the information on there. Okay. All right. Does anybody have any questions regarding Bedsonline? Oh, here, let me show you kind of another example. Another place I like to use Bedsonline for is in Orlando. Okay, not if I'm staying in not if for Disney property or Universal property, but if you're staying off property in Orlando, you can find some good pricing with Bedsonline as well. Really quick before we log off, let me see if this will load. Okay, so let's do. I don't know why all this is here. Okay, let me try to clear this out. And then do. Okay, let me start from fresh. All right, so let me see. Orlando, I found some resorts in Orlando too. And I remember one of my clients I had booked on Bedsonline, and they compared between Expedia Tap, Vax, no, Room Rest. The resort wasn't even on Vax, and then Bedsonline, and I found the cheaper price with Bedsonline, and I had a higher commission. Okay, so really, really cool. Let me see if that could find this Lake Buena Vista resort. Like I said, I wouldn't use this for Disney properties or off Disney or Universal. I would use it more for like off, like, you know, non-park hotels, neighborhood hotels, I guess you could say, right? All right, so let's go to Orlando really quick. And let's go during spring break, kind of for a little weekend getaway, right? Because a lot of people are gonna look for weekend getaways, guys. They're not gonna want to break the bank, all right? Because the prices are pretty high for pretty much everything right now. Search. Let's wait for this to load, and we're gonna some price compare and be like, ooh, Emily, thank you very much. All right. Okay. All right, so Lake Buena Vista Resort Village and Spa. Let's take a look. I think that was one of the first things that here. Let me X out of the Vegas stuff. All right, so was it this one right here? Lake Buena Vista. Oh, right here. Okay, so this total is $889. Let's see how much it is on Bedsonline. Oh, see, so this one is going to be more expensive. So let me see, the 5th to the 8th. Let me just make sure it's the 5th through the 8th. Yeah, 5th through the 8th too. Okay, let's take a look at this Caribe. A lot of people for Orlando, they like this resort. It's very, very, very affordable. A couple of my clients went there and they actually enjoyed it. So let's look at for the Caribe. Caribe, Royal Orlando. Oh, shoot. You know what? Now that I think of it, I think I only have 2 people on here. Oh, no, 4 travelers. Okay, good. All right, so this one's $639. Let's see. We're gonna price compare with $709. So you see this one is about, let's say a $70, $80 difference. Okay, $70, $80 difference with Bedsonline. See, so it's always worth it to price compare, guys. So shop around, especially for spring break. Like I said, I really hope you find some really amazing discounts that you can offer your clients. Okay, so now let's start the Q&A. Does anybody have any questions for me, guys? Anybody have any questions? Let me just scroll through the chat box. Let me see if I missed anything, and feel free to unmute yourself if anybody has any questions. Okay. Are there any restrictions like room rests need to be 3 days prior to travel? Bedsonline, I think it is on the 21-day list. They may be the 21-day booking procedure list, Anna. I think they're on there. Okay. Where do you go for vacation rentals? So on Bedsonline, they do have a vacation rental section. Okay. That you can, it's right here in the bottom. You can do, let me see, right over here, vacation rentals. Okay. All right. I was wondering if I'm doing hotel rental and amusement park. Yeah, you can do that on here as well. You can do hotel rental. Let's see. So right now there's no rentals available. Hold on. I just took off this Caribe. Okay. Yeah, there are actually hotel rentals, and if you want to add amusement park tickets, you want to book it as a package. So let me just make sure I have the package. You see product for packaging. You're going to choose the rental and then add the theme park tickets. Okay, so right here, theme parks. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the BDM to Bedsonline, he said Legoland is really good for with Bedsonline. Okay. When you send it directly to the client with a commission show, so you want to make sure you hide the details. Okay. Show you how to, oh, I don't have Travelify, Sakina, so I'm not going to be able to show you how to do that. Is there a video or anything of would you send quotes as a beginner? So you can, for a beginner, like I said, you can send the quote exactly like I showed you during this training, okay, from the PDF file. Christy, it's not just for hotels. You can book accommodations, activities, theme parks, airport transfers, and car rentals, okay? Do you price compare with Bedsonline for all your bookings by any chance? I do. It depends. Like I have my favorite suppliers for certain things. Okay, but definitely for Orlando, for Vegas, or for something like a simple international. Let's say they just want like Paris with just hotel and some tours. Okay, like I could book the hotel here, tour to Dubai tour, or I could check activities over here and take a look at that. Okay, Brittany says, who do we contact if I can't log in? If you can't, if you're having trouble logging in, remember, Brittany, it takes about 10 to 14 days after you sign up to get approval with Bedsonline. If it's after 10 or 14 days, you can always email help@archertravel.com or call the Archer address to find out. Okay.
Is it, sorry, so I did that, and I got the approval, I got my username, I got the email. So when I go in, I clicked on the reset link, and then it just refreshes and nothing happens. It doesn't say this is an error. It doesn't say to do anything. It just resets, and I just keep refreshing. So I've been doing the same thing, and just like nothing happens.
Oh my God, that's weird. I would contact Archer, or right here in the bottom, right? You see where it says chat with an expert. Also, just make sure, guys, that you clear your cookies. Clear your cookies, your browsing history. That right here. See, under more tools, you're gonna go to clear browsing data and make sure you clear your cookies and cache. You can, and then you just clear data, okay? Or you can go to What's another one? I was gonna say, maybe try from a different web browser. Like if you tried Google Chrome, try from the Safari or web browser. All right, that may have something to do with it as well. I don't know. Sometimes it's like kind of little things like that that you have to look around.
Yeah, I tried it with my phone and my iPad, and none of it did
Oh,
the same
wow.
thing with each one. So I was like, maybe it's just their site that's the reason, because I tried it
I
on
don't
3
know. I don't know. I can log on just fine with no problems. The only another thing that I'm thinking of, be careful, because remember with my password, it was here, let me just remember the password is the username is a little bit tricky. So remember it's my first name, last initial, and then it looks like 1998. It's not 1998. I remember when I first started, I was going crazy, gonna lose my mind, pull my hair out trying to log in. I'm thinking it's 1998, and this turned out to be an I. So just be conscientious of that as well, because that may be some of your troubles. Okay. Sean says, when booking for car rentals, they use all travel agencies, Sean, for car rentals. They use just about everything on there. Okay. Okay, to do mock bookings using, okay, Thomas, let me see. You can do mock bookings using Bedsonline. Absolutely. They changed some of their marketing, which they actually had a really nice marketing section. I'm trying to find it right now where you can download awesome marketing material. Let me see if they have it around it. I'm sure. I haven't seen it in a minute since my last couple of trainings with them. Let me see insights. Customer support, marketing trends, check the market trends. I don't know. You see this? Maybe the compass with Bedsonline. Let's see. Check market trends. Put up here. Oh, okay, so I guess if you want to say marketing trends for state, this is kind of a good thing on how to do that. Let me see here. Password login. Oh, let me log into the compass. This might actually be where the marketing material is, because like I said, they do change things around on the site pretty regularly. So I remember the compass is where their marketing material used to be located. Let me wait. See if I can log on here. Let me shut off my video to see if that helps speed things up. All right, so they had beautiful flyers here prior through the compass. Okay, and that you can customize with your information. Anna Kartik says, does a 21-day booking restriction apply to booking a trip to yourself? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay. I know they recently changed it in a travel cafe. So let me see if I could see the 21-day procedures in a travel cafe. I'm pretty sure Bedsonline was on there, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, here, let me just go here. Smaller. Second, I'll put this over.
Emily, I have a question about the registration. Sorry to go back so far,
Yes, okay, no problem.
but under where it says put the IATA number, a legal
Mhm.
name is coming up and a tax ID. Is that supposed to be up? Asking me for that information?
Does it say tax ID? Does it have IATA underneath it?
No, I put IATA there, and then I put the number. And then,
05.
yeah, underneath that, two more lines came up. One said legal name, and then it said tax ID number. I didn't see that when you guys did it, but it came up.
Yeah, I would go back and refer to the recording, okay? Or if you want after this, I could stay on with you for a second, or anybody that's struggling. I'll help you guys out really quick before we log off, okay?
Okay, great. Thanks.
All right, you're welcome. My pleasure. All right, everybody. So again, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Emily Jimenez. Again, I hope you enjoyed today's training, learned some new tips and tricks. I think somebody did put my YouTube in the chat box. Let me get that for you guys again, for anybody that needs it. I do have a ton of other trainings on there. Again, open, it's pretty open to the public for you guys. Okay, some trainings are, again, not just because of privacy, with Archer information, okay? So here's my YouTube. For those that need, and this is how it looks like. Let me show you guys. Thank you. Definitely learned. I have not explored Bedsonline yet. All right, awesome. I'm glad you learned. I'm glad you learned a few things, guys. And over here on my YouTube, if you log on from my computer, if there's something you're looking for in particular, let's say you want to learn about Google. Okay, you can just search Google. All right. I do a lot of supplier trainings, marketing trainings. Okay, and here let's get you set up with Google. Learn how to gain clients on Google. All right. If you want to pick a specific supplier, you can just type it in. Like I said, I have so many trainings on here. Okay. All right. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. And I hope to see you all very soon on the next training. Bye-bye, guys. Here, let me stop recording.